Alright, and we have the countdown to the game starting. This is going to be Dr. Sprite versus MarTi, both Zerg. Zerg v Zerg is incredibly difficult, in my opinion. I play Zerg, and I hate it. I lose more often than not. But it's just about getting that spawning pool at a certain time, knowing when to attack, when to keep attacking. I suppose that's the same with everyone. Alright, so in the bottom left corner, we have MarTi, Zerg. And on the bottom right corner, we have Dr. Sprite, Zerg as well. And the good luck, have fun's going out to each other. Good sportsmanship. Alright, so this is Team Axia's clan tournament. The winner gets his name engraved in the middle of the map. I'm pretty sure it's right here. This looks like the very obvious place. Right on these gold minerals. Oh, and down here we have the two overlords going right at each other, playing some chicken. I don't think it's gonna really matter if they hit each other. Won't hurt. They're just balloons. And they're doing the exact same builds. Drones. Drones all the way. Alright. And I think it should be mentioned that Xylon and Anathema set all this stuff up. And a shout out should be given to them. You know. Tell them how much you like this. More tournaments will be done. More will be streamed. Assuming you like me as well. Alright. Hatch going down for both of them. 15. Probably going to get their spawning pools at 16. It's going to be interesting. If they end up throwing the exact same thing at each other at the exact same time, that will be hilarious. Oh. Spawning pool gets down about 8 seconds faster for MarTi. Man, his APMs are crazy. I wonder what they are actually. An average of 100 for Dr. Sprite. So, got these two hatcheries going, just trying to get their stuff up. And those drones, they're working hard. You know, 17 to 18, 18, they're the same. But we do have a gas up already for MarTi, and Dr. Sprite is just getting his up. It's gonna be time difference in, you know, getting that metabolic boost. Also, we got a Baneling's nest going down for MarTi. This will be great against those Zerglings coming from Dr. Sprite. I don't see, there's no roach warren at all, so those Banelings are going to have plenty of time before a roach comes out at least, or a muta. Oh, spine crawler going down to help protect that natural. Oh, just one drone on that gas now, just as soon as he got that metabolic boost up. Where Dr. Sprite's got all the gas going, and going down for a third right away. Ooh, this could be interesting. If MarTi does not, you know, see this, if that Overlord just needs to move over a little bit. If he doesn't scout this, this could, you know, put Dr. Sprite right in the lead. But if he attacks, like, right now, it'll... But it doesn't have any Zerglings yet. It's got some... Yeah, no Zerglings, just queens. Going for that defense. Because he's already got 2 queens. 2 more coming out. 4 can hold that ramp pretty dang easy. But Dr. Sprite not choosing to try and attack. Just getting that third hatch, pumping out some Zerglings now. Got 6 more coming on the way. Metabolic boost going to be a little bit later than MarTi's, but I don't think it'll matter that much, especially considering MarTi doesn't have any Zerglings. No, not a single Zerglings, just the 4 queens. But, you know, he could try and go for a third. He hasn't seen Dr. Sprite's third at all. Oh, got some Zerglings going out. See if how well they fare against the queens, especially with that transfusions. They don't really have enough for transfusions, though. Oh, evolution chambers for helping narrow up that. Oh, Zerglings decide to go back, and they turn around, get the surround on the queens. Oh, one queen goes down, 2 queens go down. Trying to stay away from that spine crawler, get those drones. Drones not going to be pulled. Going straight for that queen, actually. 3rd queen goes down. Oh, those drones just keep doing their job. Now they're pulled. Pulled up to the main base. And the Zerglings run away. Oh, now they turn back around. They're going to go after the spine. Oh, the queen. Nope. Completely past the queen and right into the mineral line. The drones just continue to work. They don't care. They're not going to turn around and fight. And the Zerglings keep destroying. MarTi finally cleans it up. And Dr. Sprite has been following all this up with roaches. And now that MarTi just has a bunch of Zerglings and he's going to build Banelings, that's not too terribly effective against Dr. Sprite's roaches, but no upgrades yet. Just the metabolic boosts up for people, both players. MarTi's deciding to throw down some spore crawlers just in case there are some mutas on the field. It's crazy. Spore crawlers just totally destroy mutas. They do more damage to bio, and it just counteracts them completely. Get enough spore crawlers, you can't use mutas at all in ZBZ. So then you end up seeing roaches and Zerglings. However, I have seen mutas used, and very effectively used. And the roaches are just taking out those Zerglings. They're going to go deny this 3rd base of MarTi's. And he's got 11 roaches in production MarTi has 11 roaches in production, but is that going to be enough to be able to stop this? Those Banelings getting good detonation on Zerglings, but it's just not enough. There's too many roaches. MarTi's roaches trying to come in to stop Dr. Sprite's. MarTi is getting the roach lead now, and he pushes Dr. Sprite out of his base. They're both pretty dang close on their upgrades. However, Dr. Sprite does have Zergling upgrades, which is interesting. Since he's using roaches, but all upgrades are useful. You're gonna use Zerglings. You want to throw them in the mineral line. But now MarTi is getting a bunch of roaches as well. He's getting that army supply closer together, but Dr. Sprite's still got a 10 advantage now. Alright. And these players are fighting very fiercely because this is a best of 1 in the first round of this tournament. After this it'll be best of 3 and the finals will be best of 5. But right now they are fighting for their lives. No second chances at all. And they seem to be playing it safe right now. They want to have a terrible advantage. Dr. Sprite has a slight advantage, but it's not much. And with that ramp, it is negated. However, back here there are 3 hatcheries for Dr. Sprite. Huge advantage. Although their worker supply is pretty dang close. And MarTi is moving out, trying to get that concave. Oh, and he's getting that concave on Dr. Sprite. It's gonna... Oh, so many more roaches are dying for Dr. Sprite than MarTi. It is terrible. Battle's going very one-sided. As now MarTi is almost 20 ahead in supply for army. It's like 10 roaches. Oh. Alright, MarTi just destroying Dr. Sprite's army of roaches, and he's moving into his base. MarTi's building them as... Dr. Sprite is building them as fast as he can. He's got quite a few now, you know, and those Zerglings are coming out to try and distract him. And MarTi's army is pretty weak right now. If he had tunneling claws, he could burrow and try and regenerate them and get out. You know, I suppose Dr. Sprite does have vision. But these Zerglings are going to pick off a few roaches, which all of them count at this point. They're so close. You know, it's very back and forth right now. And MarTi now has reinforcements waiting for him, and Dr. Sprite knows this and backs off. Both players deciding to just sit back. MarTi wants to get his third base, try and catch up to Dr. Sprite, although their worker supply is almost exactly the same. Dr. Sprite has the larva advantage, though. That's always a thing. No, the roaches are coming together. Going to be a fight. No. Dr. Sprite decides to pull out. Ha. There's those overseers moving so slow. Oh, and they decide to fight. MarTi has the roach advantage, moves up, and it looks like MarTi is going to win this, possibly. Yes, Dr. Sprite decides to pull back, but Dr. Sprite is behind on upgrades. 2-2 coming, MarTi already having 2-2, and 2 attack just coming in for Dr. Sprite, or being researched. And the Zerglings run in to try and distract, take some shots from the roaches. Roaches lined up across the screen, fight, shooting each other, and MarTi is starting to fall. And this army is doomed to die. It can't retreat, as Dr. Sprite has cut it off. Every single roach dying, but 15 are in production for MarTi. So he is going to replenish that right away, and he is still ahead in supply. Look at that. Oh my gosh. 15 more roaches coming out. MarTi does have... Dr. Sprite has 10 of them coming out. But now there's a 40 supply lead for MarTi. Oof. And he's going to go for a third. He's going to take that supply lead and just hold his side of the map. I mean, he does the... Dr. Sprite could try and go around and come up this way, but it's very easy for MarTi just to back off and come up and protect it. You know, he's got overlords. He can see... He can put them anywhere and keep vision. And his... You know, he does a little bit better on his creep spread. He can keep his vision. And Dr. Sprite has been very good on his creep spread, getting out there. But, how is that, you know, how important is that in ZVZ? I don't know. The vision matters. Vision is always important. And MarTi's still maintaining about a 30 supply lead. Both armies just deciding to stay back at their bases. And yeah, they want to win this match. They want to win this tournament. I mean, who wouldn't? You get their name engraved in the middle here. And it looks like MarTi might... Oh, he's going to destroy the rocks. Maybe he's going to try and go for the gold. You know, if both players are sitting back like this, I mean, they want to try and, you know, get a bank up. So when they build their army, you know, when their army dies, they can instantly replace it. Oof, it's the best. And mixing in some hydras here. He's got 6 hydras. Dr. Sprite. I think I've been saying that the whole time. Oh my god, Dr. Sprite. Not having any hydras, and they can turn the battle, but not if they're in the front line and die. And looks like, oh, Dr. Sprite has this concave and just ripping apart Marty's roaches. Lots of roaches, killing roaches. It's so inhumane. But, oh, he doesn't see that there's 3 roaches here for Marty, just cleaning up the drones. He's run away. Oh, I think he's going to go across the map. But these 3 just taking down this hatchery killed all the drones. There were like 6 drones still. Oh, but across the map these roaches go. They don't care because these guys are coming to clean them up. But he's going across the map and there's still roaches here. Concave's on Marty's side this time. Oh, but this funnel. Oh, it's hard to. Marty has a way supply lead. They just can't break each other. They go across the map and one guy gets the other advantage. They just are going to continuously fight each other like this. I don't know what's going to. They're going to just have to change up something. Someone's going to have to get some more Hydralisks than the other person. Because Hydralisks, I say, is what's going to turn this. Get 10, yeah, see, 15 Hydralisks for Marty coming now. And a hive. He's going to get those 3 threes. And he will have a terrible death ball that will not die because it will be completely replenished by, you know, instant army. Kill a ball, another ball shows up. I suppose Dr. Sprite is thinking the same thing, but he has no hydras yet, just roaches. He thinks all roaches can win. Oh, he's got the Hydralisk den now. I was wrong. And a hive. He's going for those 3 threes as well. See, now Marty's going to have a very small time period where he will have 3-3 where Dr. Sprite won't. And that could be where the game is decided, possibly. I mean, he's just starting his hive now. And he's just into his 3 threes. That moment will make a big difference. He needs to pull those hydras back behind his roaches, though. Otherwise, they're all just going to die and not make a difference. Otherwise, just these mass roaches are going to win. And it looks like they are right now, but they're at Dr. Sprite has home field advantage, constantly being reinforced. Marty's army just falling back. Oh, they're all going to die. However, he's got 34 roaches on the way and 9 Hydralisks. So, if Dr. Sprite wants to try and move across the map, not much going to happen. Just run into an army on the other side. Yeah, Marty's already above in supply again. But both players have 4 hatcheries. And Dr. Sprite deciding to go across the map again. His army, what's he doing? Ah, I see. Just trying to get that concave. Really good. Taking out these spine crawlers, always an advantage. Oh, and those Hydras is out front again. The roaches lining up to fire at each other. Like good old musket times. And it looks like Dr. Sprite might be able to break this. Will he be able to, or will... there's 22 more roaches from Marty. And yeah, it looks like Dr. Sprite is now flaking out. He wasn't bringing his reinforcements in fast enough, I suppose. I mean, it's a long walk there with no creep. And Marty's 3 threes are about to be done. There could be a big hit here soon. I hope he's planning something, you know. He could try and bring in an overseer and kill some of this creep off. You know, it's harder for the the farther that creep out gets, the faster that reinforcements will come in. 17 more roaches on the way. He now has 3 threes against 2 twos. This is the time to strike if there is a time. but he's getting this gold up here as well. Right where the name's gonna be. Maybe. And that creep's gonna cover it? Who knows? Roaches marching on by like a parade to this hive. Layer. Wow. Hatchery. Dr. Sprite and MarTi starting to line their roaches up to fight each other again. Dr. Sprite has the roach advantage, his home field advantage. These roaches just going back and forth. There's some Zerg on Zerg action. Very hot. How many are there? We got 46 roaches against 53 roaches. 2 Hydralisks against 1 Hydralisk. And Dr. Sprite getting another hatchery. Basically, I think it's the fight of the larva who can out-larva who. However, I suppose it's also who's going to be able to make up a bank, a bigger bank to resupply that army. If you don't have the minerals, then you can't resupply your army and you die. That, I suppose, could be the deciding factor. But right now it's incredibly even, just roaches. Constant death. I would not want to be a roach in this world. Lining up for another strike. That hatchery kind of causing that concave to backfire on Dr. Sprite. But he has a unit advantage here. So many more roaches, and he has Hydralisks mixed in this time. That is very good. But those Hydralisks make the difference. If you can keep them back and they survive, they will destroy. And see, now he's going to move out, but maybe he can get this gold base. If he can get this gold base, that's a big that's something big. But I don't think he can try and destroy MarTi, because he's just going to build so many more roaches. But here, yeah, he's going to get that gold. He does not want that. That is going to give him that bank. But here comes MarTi. Oh, MarTi is going to save the hatchery, getting himself between the Zerg, the roaches, and that hatchery. But does Dr. Sprite have too much already? No. MarTi's pumping out a ridiculous amount of roaches. However, nothing in the production tab right now. Oh, there we go. 19 more roaches. Dr. Sprite building Zerglings, of all things. Suppose if all those roaches are in the same place, you can send some Zerglings into some mineral lines, screw some stuff up. And, you know, if you're just building roaches that fast, maybe you'll end up capping 200 and realize you don't have that many drones. And how many drones do they have? 75 to 58. Wow, MarTi has almost a 25... Actually, it's a 17, 18... No, it's whatever. Army just going to the ground for some warmth, healing. MarTi's sitting here. He's going to protect that gold base. He loves it. It's nice and shiny. It's better than those boring blue ones. But there are so many more Hydralisks, and they're doing pretty good at staying back. Most of them are far back, at least not in the front line. They're really like right in the middle of those roaches, which is perfect, I guess. Can't be hit from any side. But now Dr. Sprite and MarTi have 3-3s. Burrow coming for Dr. Sprite. Burrow is okay. He already has Burrow. And MarTi does not have Burrow. That could be interesting. If he can micro those roaches drop and heal. Ooh. That would be amazing. I'd love to see that. Let's see what the income is right now. Wow, 22 to 15. That's a lot. Oh, and tech switch for MarTi. He has Ultralisks on the way. 2 of them right now. He could, if he had the supply, he could probably build like 10. Can't remember the exact cost, but that would be awesome for him. And there's a big battle going over here. MarTi is losing all of his roaches as Dr. Sprite has the concave and the hydralisks, but that means it's giving him room to build ultralisks. He has 13 ultralisks in his production line, in production right now. That's crazy. If he can get them together and get onto these roaches, they'll be fine. But if those roaches try and kite that, oh, the ultralisk is going to go down. Probably going to have to back those ultralisks up with hydralisks too. But that gold base goes down. Dr. Sprite just moving across, going to take out each of these bases. And these are the more important bases. I mean, these ones are mined out almost. And these ultralisks are just going down like crazy. They can't get close enough. There's just too much damage. They're walking in one at a time and dying. And those hydralisks really showing what they're for. They're going across the map. They don't even, now they're attacking, but that one's not. They're just spawning going across the map and dying. That's, terrible. And these, two hatcheries down now for MarTi. Sprite just marching through. All of this game's long battles have been for this. GG. Dr. Sprite takes the victory, which means he moves on to the next round. Alright, thank you for listening, and we'll be back in a few minutes with the next matchup.